Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this tutorial right here with this image and some text on top. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get your image. So my image is from the internet, so I'm going to drag over the image into Photoshop. Okay, now that we have it here in Photoshop, the next thing we want to do is, if you don't have your rulers showing, we want them to appear. So to do that, you're simply going to click Command R on your keyboard. And so there we have them. And then now what we want to do is create a guideline in the middle of the image. So we're going to go over to the vertical ruler, we're going to click on it and drag a guide to the middle. And as you come closer to the middle, your guide should snap to the middle. So we're going to let it drop. Okay, so now what we need to do is get our rectangle tool. It's over here, and the shortcut key for that on the keyboard is U. And so I'm going to make sure my fill is in white because that's the color that I want. But you guys could choose whatever color you guys want. And I'm going to create a rectangle. Okay. So now with the rectangle, I want to make sure that the rectangle is aligned to the guide. So I'm going to get my move tool, which is also the shortcut V, and I'm going to grab the rectangle and make sure I could see the violet guides. The violet guides basically indicate that the rectangle is aligned to that guide that we initially had put in the middle. Okay, so now I'm going to let it drop. The next thing is I'm going to add a new layer. So I'm going to come down here and click add a new layer. And I'm going to select the text tool. So I'm going to go over and select the text tool, which the shortcut key is T. And I'm going to click. I actually already have my text pre-made, like the font that I want, the order, like the style that I want it in. But you guys just simply come up here, change the font that you guys want, and the color, if you guys, well, actually not the color, that doesn't matter. So don't change the color, it won't really matter. So I'm gonna paste in my font text. Okay, and I'm gonna come up here and click the check mark. And then I'm gonna grab the move tool simply by clicking V on my keyboard. And one of the things that I noticed that works the best with this tutorial is that you don't want a big gap between your text and your image. You want to close that down and be closer. So I'm going to get close to the image as much as I feel is good enough. And now I want to make the text bigger. So to do that, I'm going to click Command T on my keyboard. And then I'm going to hold down Shift to keep my proportions the same. So I'm going to hold down Shift while I drag and make my text bigger. Okay, so that looks good enough for me. And I'm going to click the check mark. You could also click Enter on your keyboard. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to hold down Command on my keyboard and select this T right here. So what this does, it selects my text. And now what I want to do is apply a layer mask on my rectangle layer. So I'm going to click my rectangle layer and I'm going to come down here and apply a layer mask to it. So that looks kind of weird. But to fix it, you're simply going to click Command I on your keyboard and then you're going to hide your text. So yeah, there you have it. So if you still are not satisfied by the size or the position of your text, you can still move it around from where you have it right here. All you have to do is come over here to your rectangle layer and you're going to click this link to unlink your layer mask and your layer. So I'm going to click it. So to make it bigger, I'm gonna make sure that I have the layer mask selected, not the rectangle, the layer mask. and I'm gonna click Command T on my keyboard, which shows my transform options, and I'm just gonna go ahead and make my text bigger. And then again, just click enter. And then I could still move, still with it unlinked, I could use my move tool to just move around my text wherever I want it. So yeah, just put it wherever you want it, you feel makes your image the best. And basically there you have it. All you have to do from now is just export it as a JPEG, PNG, whatever you need it for. And so yeah, this is the tutorial. I hope you guys use it in your future projects. It really makes your photos very snazzy because you could, it's a tutorial very simple, but it just adds a lot to your photos. So I hope you guys like watching the tutorial, and I wish you guys good luck. Thank you.